everyone, it's Simplicity and welcome back to, I have no idea what part we're on of Not So Barely. So last week I decided that we were going to take a little bit of a break from this series just so I could kind of try and figure out what I wanted to do, because I've noticed analytic-wise the series is not doing the best, which I tend to not kind of look at that, and I've actually debated on giving up on the series. But at the same time, we are so close to completing it that I kind of just want to keep pushing through. So right now, it seems like Coral is being let off the hook by Marcus, which is quite nice. I did literally have to teleport her to school, though, because it wouldn't let her go to school. And she is still glitching out that she's got the walk. So I'm going to go ahead and reset her really quick. Apparently, she has made enough acquaintances to complete the Celebrity Skill Challenge. Somebody is attracted to Marcus, which is always an interesting time. And I'm just going to kind of let everyone go ahead and take care of their needs. Now, we do have some extra money. So I'm thinking of buying the girls their own laptops. I'm thinking that's probably going to be my best, just because they are so expensive. So I think we're going to go with these ones. I will recolor them at some point, but at the same time, it kind of matches the bedspread. So maybe it works okay. But now we have a whole $2,500, which I'm not planning on spending because, bills and such. But now they will have their own laptops. And I don't know why my voice is giving up on me all of a sudden. But we're going to go ahead and let Coral come over here. She's going to start on her own romance novel just because that is kind of what the outcome is supposed to be. And then you can continue on Lover's Descent. Now, I do have some plans that I came up with. And I have a feeling that it's going to be kind of interesting to see. And I kind of, let's go with it. But I have an idea of who I want to carry on with if my idea works out properly. So I'm not going to spoil the idea because I'm planning on making it work. But yeah, I've got this whole little plan in my head. So why are you talking to Marigold? I get that you're asking her for an autograph, but that is not what you were here for. Alright, why are you not hungry all of a sudden? Okay, just put this away. And, we're just gonna kind of let them all do their own thing. I might actually get Marigold to head out, see if we can steal some stuff from some people. Nobody seems to be home, though, which is disappointing. Why is nobody home? Because, this is still partly her generation. So let's go ahead. We can head over here to the Holly household, I guess. And then the girls are just going to go ahead and work on their books. She is so close to level 8. And you are at level 6. So we're not doing terribly with their writing skill. Maybe they'll both kind of go down that path no matter who I end up choosing. That could be kind of interesting. Look at sweet little Pepper in the background. Seriously, Pepper is very cute. Marcus, actually, you're not doing all too bad on a mood. So how about you go ahead? I understand that you want to read. Can you clean this up for me, and then you can go ahead and read your book all you want. I want to actually hop in and get them the canes because they both have the want for that. I never know where to find it, which is why I always just kind of hop into the Generations collection for it. So we have 3 different options. I'm probably just going to go for the Walksmith just because I don't really feel like the other ones suit them really well. So let's just stick with the Walksmith. It kind of matches the color of the floor. But there we go. They both have their canes. And we should be good to go. I'll just go ahead and pop one in Marcus's inventory. The other one can go into Marigold's inventory. And we'll start using the cane, I guess. And we will give you... I feel like you'd walk like a southern gentleman. And then for Marigold, that's fine. I'll just do them as 2 different walk styles. I don't really care. But alright, how is your book coming along? It looks like you're making a little bit of progress. The one thing I do remember about romance books is that they do take a while to write. And I want to make sure... Okay, cool. So my lifespan is on the right setting. I just wanted to make sure. But yeah, romance novels are I think 800 pages each or something like that. So it does definitely take a little while to write them. And we are in a limo. So that's kind of interesting. Taking a limo to go and steal from somebody else's house is an interesting time. But, I guess Marigold being Marigold is she the only one that we've had so far that has had a limo. I really don't even remember how she got famous, if I'm completely honest. So we'll just go ahead and go up to the Holly house here and see what we can, kind of take. I should be looking in the garage, but it looks like it's already open and looks empty. So I don't know what's going on there. But come on, game. Game save is struggling a little bit, which I do plan on moving them in the beginning of the next generation. But for right now, I feel like it makes more sense to stay here because, I don't want them to move whenever they are teenagers and such and like having to start over, especially when they're already at B grades. Alright, so go on inside and we will see what we can get up to here. And if it decides that it wants to let me in, I understand that you have to use the little call box. But, it's fine. Alright. Come on, game. Let's register here a little bit. Preferably. Alright, so it finally registered. We are inside. And I don't remember if we've stole from this one directly before or not. But I think we're going to head up here to this floor. You can come up here and swipe something out of this room because they have the easel and they have the, I don't remember what it's called, like the sketching table, design table. I can't remember the exact name of it. So we will just go ahead and head on up here, see what we can get to. It looks like he is heading off to bed, which I'm hoping is not on the same floor. Can you go to like one of these beds preferably instead of going all the way up? Because I don't want to get caught. Keeping my eye on you. Can you like go? Okay, we're safe. Awesome. Okay, so come up here, see what you can steal. She is really not the best thief, which I'm kind of wondering if that has something to do with like her coward trait or if she's just honestly a very terrible thief. So we just got a carpet, which, how exciting is that? She's going over here to the desk, which I'm assuming is probably going to be something terrible. I apologize for the loud vehicle because I'm not seeing a computer on that desk. You took the pens. How nice. That's definitely really what we needed is a pad and paper pad and pen set. Words are not easy for me today, apparently. And then please don't take the lamp. Of all things, don't take the lamp. Oh, Marigold. Okay, go home. Of course it's a lamp. Why would it not be the lamp? Alright, so we are back. It is now spooky day. So the girls are just kind of, getting up, getting the needs taken care of. Coral is still sneaking around the house, even though she has been let off the hook. I have tried resetting her. It does not work, so I'm just going to let her, walk around like that if she chooses. You want to catch a beetle, but right now, can you come over here and get some sleep, cute little precious cat? You are hungry, but other than that, in a pretty good mood. So we are doing fairly well. So I'm thinking I might be able to implement my plan today just because the girls are off from school. So we shall kind of, see how that plays out. Alright, just go ahead and grab some food. Coral, you can go ahead and get in the shower and, use the toilet and whatever else you need to do. Really wish you were not walking around like this. This walk reminds me of the Grinch. I don't know why. That is where I'm at with it, is that it reminds me of the Grinch. So, who knows? But they're just going to go ahead. And then she actually made a friend. I don't know who he is, though, but Daniel Olson, it looks like he's actually a young adult, though. So I'm not sure how she became friends with him, but apparently somehow she did. And our dishwasher just broke, which is always nice. I also just realized the girls don't have any relationship at all. They also don't have a relationship with Marcus, which is kind of sad. Okay, I really need to work on the relationships. Who are you? Waylon Dennis. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and invite Daniel over just because that seems to be like her only friend. And we have a lot of broken stuff in the house right now. So for the sake of living paycheck to paycheck, and I feel like we have even too much money for that right now, I am going to go ahead and call the repair technician. Plus, let's be honest, I don't feel like this family is going to be very capable of repairing a computer and a dishwasher. So there's that. These two are sleeping. Right, and you can come out here and maybe pay the bills whenever you're done. But I am both going and getting them both to invite some friends over, just for the sake of it. I figure, you know what, we'll have a little bit of a friends day. Daniel is going to come on over, that's cool. Now, can you go ahead and call the repair technician, because we have stuff everywhere. Looks like Coral's friend is also coming over, which is quite nice. The repair technician in an hour. Why are you not sleeping? Go back to bed. I understand that you're hungry, but you are also absolutely exhausted. So go to bed. I will feed you, I promise I will. But right now, you need to go ahead and turn that little butt of yours around and go to sleep. Alright, so Miss Sakura down here is just kind of doing nothing and waiting around, which is fine. My little camera just kind of glitched out on me a little bit there. Alright, so Coral's friend showed up with a literal toddler. So obviously this guy is a lot older than she is, because he literally has a toddler. They are both young adults, so I don't know how the girls became friends with him. But I am going to go ahead and let you ask him about his age and see how there's such a big relationship difference here. And then you can come over here and greet Daniel, because I know that you two are friends. Coral started a group. Yeah, I don't need 2 groups. It's fine. Alright, he's thinking about video games. I don't blame you. I would too. Nicole is throwing a party. I still can't believe Marcus has a romantic interest with Jung's wife. And we were like debating on Jung and Marigold hooking up. I was going to say Clementine. Why do I keep wanting to say Clementine? So let's go ahead and ask Daniel about his age, because I'm curious if they met at school or what this relationship would be here. Yeah, I don't know. Like, he is pretty cute. I'm not going to lie. Like, Daniel looks like he's a pretty cute sim. So we can go ahead and maybe ask him his sign. Just kind of, you know, the basic things that I do to get to know some sims. Nothing all too unusual here. What else do we have? We don't really have a whole lot of options. We do know that he is in a relationship. And then, what are you up to over here? Oh, you put down your toddler. What do you mean friendly introduction? You guys are literally friends. I feel like this save is broken. Can you go ahead and ask him about his age for me, please? You are 12 days older. So I guess they wouldn't have met at school. So how the heck do you know Daniel? Okay, I have no idea. I really, truly don't. Alright, so I'm just going to get them to kind of build up a bit of a higher friendship here. These two over here, I have no idea what's going on. Not a single clue. I think I'm actually going to get him to leave just because he has a toddler. And I don't think Marcus and Marigold coming home to the girls having grown men over and one of them having a literal child is going to go very well. And I feel like that could definitely both get them grounded. Oh. Okay, so they are actually still both home. Alright, I'm sending the girls, not the girls, Marigold and Marcus out to go and grab some late lunch. They're all dressed up and ready to go. Now, I don't think that they would think anything of Daniel and Sakura here, just because they are literally talking outside. And it's not like anything's going on, like they're just like literally talking, like she's literally talking about like a vase right now. How about you come over here and grab the mail for me? Who are you? Oh, is this the guy that we stole from last night? Excuse me. Daniel, where do you think you are going? Let's go ahead and we will greet him. I believe they are actually also friends as well. So it kind of makes sense as to why he came over, which is perfectly fine by me. And I also looked in the family tree. There is no relationship between this Holly and Marcus. So I'm not sure where the last name came from, but yeah, there's no relation. But, alright, you can go ahead and, you know, like, talk to him. At least he's a teenager, so that's kind of nice. Let's go ahead and we'll just kind of, Laylee is hitting on Sakura. We have a chess set, we have a hopscotch, we have a painting, and we have another painting. And it's funny that it's Lonnie that is sending the royal wedding tapestry. Alright, so everybody's just kind of, talking, getting to know each other. Sakura just went ahead and invited Daniel inside. So I don't know if he's going to come inside or not. But I'm going to go ahead and get these two to kind of, do a little bit of a woohoo. Yes, currently I am doing a teen and adult woohoo. No, I do not condone this, but it is a video game. And actually, let's go ahead and we'll do a bit of a risky woohoo instead. I feel like that's probably the better option here, just because I don't necessarily want her to get pregnant. And then these two are just going to hang out over here, talk for a bit. Because, I do want the girls to have some friends. Now, I do feel like Sakura is a little bit more of the naive and innocent one, where she's like, oh, everything's going to work out between me and so. And that's kind of why I have her going after, like, the older man. Now, I know he is in a relationship, but if my plan works out here in the risky woohoo, I do have some ideas. So they're going to go ahead and do that. These two are going ahead and just chit-chatting out here. So this is Dwayne. Let's go ahead and maybe see. Oh, he's also in a relationship. Okay. That's not going to work for me then, because I was going to get Coral into like a actual relationship. But if he's in an actual relationship, that doesn't work. So just go ahead and keep being friendly. You guys can just kind of chat and stay platonic for at least right now. These two are going ahead and heading upstairs. I love how she taps her foot. But she is also like wet from the rain. So it's probably not the best idea that I had them outside. But there she goes. She's going to go head upstairs. I want to make sure. Okay. So she is actually going to her room. Awesome. So these two are going to go ahead and do a little bit of a risky woohoo. I'm, again, not condoning this, but, we're going to roll with it anyways. So there we go. There is that. So if she gets pregnant, I definitely have some ideas. Coral just got charisma level 2. These two are down here, still chatting, getting to know each other. We are up to being sociable, so that's quite nice. And why does it look like she's actually somewhat taller than him? These two, I have no idea what they're doing, but they went ahead and finished their food. It is now 5 o'clock, which means that they can go ahead and attend a movie. So how about we go ahead and send you to, let's do Love and Truffles. You guys can have a little bit of a date day with a late lunch and movie combination. I guess it could have technically been dinner for you two. But alright, so I understand that Coral has started a group. I'm not trying to start groups. Okay, so these two are just going to go ahead and chit-chat for a little bit here. And we'll just kind of... What? Okay, I don't know. Did anyone else hear the chime there? Did these two... Oh my gosh. Okay. Who was that again? You have a feeling that something unfortunate happened earlier. Who is this sleeping next to you? Oh, by the builder, what have you done? Well, I mean, you guys are friends. But why did you just go ahead and autonomously try for the baby? What just happened? I'm not saving right now. Okay. She just full-on chose chaos. I was going to leave it up to the game. And she was like, you know what? I'm going to make your storyline come to life here. Okay, so you can go ahead and ask him to leave. Go take care of yourself. And then these two down here are just still chit-chatting a little bit. Jonathan and Corinne just had a baby by the looks of it. I still can't believe that just happened. But we are up to being good friends. She is attracted to Dwayne. And I just realized I can't do it in her own bed. Okay, for the sake of the drama of this part, I am going to go ahead and risky woohoo with Dwayne in her sister's bed. Just because I can't get to her since it's on the wall. But, yeah, these two are going to go ahead and do a little bit of a risky woohoo here as well. I don't expect anything to come out of it. I do feel like Coral is being a little bit spontaneous with it. But that she wouldn't autonomously try for the baby like her sister literally did. So they're going to go ahead and just do that. I'm kind of at that point where I have ideas. So we'll see how it goes. I'm kind of trying to maneuver into seeing how whoever we take over with becomes unflirty. So that's kind of what I'm at. and now I have an ice cream truck interrupting my video, so I apologize for that. You know, it's just, it's a time. But we're going to go ahead and head upstairs and let these two go ahead and do their thing. It looks like Marcus didn't go to the movie, but he does want to become friends with his dad, which I think is kind of interesting. Maybe because they are both elders, I'm really not too sure. But we will go ahead. You can go ahead and chat with your dad, I guess, since you decided that you didn't want to go and see the movie and literally left Marigold there by herself. Coral is apparently on a date, which I don't love the idea of, but I'm not ending the date because it may cause Dwayne to leave. And that is definitely not what I'm going for. So these two can go ahead and do that. I'm going to pretend that she didn't, you know, end up doing it in her sister's bed. Just because that whole thing to me is kind of weird. But it's fine. And it's kind of awkward that Sakura's literally up here and, like, watched her sister go into her room. So why are you not going downstairs? Did your interaction cancel out or something? What happened here? It did cancel out. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead. You can come down here, grab some almond Madeline, just because there isn't a whole lot in here other than junk food, which I am completely blaming Marigold for. But Peppa is going to go ahead and head downstairs for some food as well by the looks of it. But these two are going to go ahead and do a little bit of a risky woohoo. Marigold and Clementine are hanging out, which is super cute. But alright. Let's see. I also can't believe that Melissa is still alive. That is one thing that I will say surprises me. But alright. So there's that. They just went ahead and did a little bit of a risky woohoo. I'm going to let you go ahead and use the bathroom because your bladder is getting a little low. And then you can go ahead and take a shower as well. You don't need to get up, and you also really need to stop sneaking around like the Grinch. I am going to go ahead and end the date, just because then if Dwayne feels like leaving, he can leave. And then you can come down here and grab something to eat as well. You can go ahead and clean up your dish. Looks like Clementine is losing a friend currently. But I feel like I have been filming for long enough. So in the next part, we will be finding out that Sakura is pregnant. We will also be seeing if Coral is pregnant or not, I believe. So the next part could definitely be an interesting one. I still can't believe she autonomously just went ahead and tried for a baby. But it does kind of add to the storyline a little bit. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, you can go ahead and hit the like button down below. If you want to see some more videos from me, you can subscribe. I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you're already subscribed, want notifications when I post, you can go ahead and hit the bell down below. Make sure that your YouTube notifications are turned on. And I will see you all in my very next video. Bye, lovelies.